rebut people who say that we should cancel their holiday because of the bad traditions such as drinking, gambling, or wasting too much money on decorations and date-related accessories. Actually, this is not true at all. There are many holidays that people will gather for parties all year long. So if some people really like those bad customs, they would do it anyways. About wasting money, during Western holidays such as Halloween or Christmas, people also spend money on buying presents and decorating their house. In that case, should we just cancel all the holidays because of bad behaviors of someone? Of course not. It is better that we know our boundaries and limits and control on how much we drink, what game to play, and how much to spend, as we are mature adults who are capable of making appropriate decisions rather than thinking about canceling our tradition. And that will bring us to our conclusion. With a very high confidence that we should continue and preserve our Lunar New Year, as our second speaker explained, the importance and irreplaceable role of their holiday with Vietnamese people, I feel like it is like 1,000 years of antique gift that our ancestors passed to us. Though we have to listen to the opposing arguments for canceling Lunar New Year, our third and final speaker proved that none of the reasons were persuasive enough. Lunar New Year, like many other traditions, it defines our country, defines ourselves, and makes the country that we have today. If our ancestors was in the darkest time and we are the Vietnamese migrants who live thousands of miles from Vietnam, choose to carry on this beautiful and meaningful Lunar New Year. So why do you hesitate? And this case was brought to you by Born in Vietnam. Thank you for listening.
Okay, question point. Yeah. Okay, so the third speaker of the opposition side.
The other team. You say that traditional music is boring, but it is because you don't understand the inner beauty of the generations and all the hard work that has put into the traditional music. The traditional music is beautiful, and that's why we need to teach that into school. Also, if students learn traditional music, the school will receive money to upgrade the school service and buy more musical instruments to make the learning program even more interesting for students. And also, you said that traditional music, as we are primary, we don't understand the traditional music's meaning and lyrics. You're not true at all. There are some traditional music that are really easy to understand, such as Trung Cương, Lý Cải Bông, and Bắc Kim Thang. On to my point. Why children should start learning traditional music at primary school? It is because the first level of education where children learn seriously. If they learn from the kindergarten, little children can remember very well, and they don't know what's the differences of traditional music and normal music. In secondary school, we need to save more time to learn other subjects rather than learning music. So you don't have to learn it. And practice traditional music. If it is not the main subject for you to choose, you won't focus on it, and it will be really easy to forget about it. Even if you take extra classes, you must take extra classes every day so you can focus on it. So as our first speaker both have said, that teaching traditional music is not only reduces stress, but also it will teach you about the history and origin of the music. So therefore, I'm going to develop his points. Firstly, we will have to develop a new music program that has half of the programs for traditional music. It means that we will combine the traditional music and the current music programs so there are no new subject and children don't have to spend more time on new music subject. Secondly, if we allow children to listen to traditional music, they will be able to express themselves. So they will have a passion, and it can be their dream job when they grow up. Therefore, my team and I strongly believe that we should teach music We're always listening to foreign music. Yes, this is because this is what we are used to and understand, such as Baby Shark and Cocomelon. Make literature class more interesting and efficient. Let me remind you that we are only 8 or 9 years old. We don't understand most of the things the songs or lyrics are saying. So how do you think it'll be efficient? If we are learning what are like such as popular shows and movies like Marvel. So why don't we teach children that? Because that is what they like. Secondary school, where children can understand it better. Our plan is we'll let students learn traditional music in clubs after school, so it is optional and fun. Wait, of course, you will say that no, students will choose traditional music because it is boring and difficult. But that is why artists and teachers need to change the way they teach. The traditional music for students to make it fun. The numbers of students in a class is only around 12 to 15, while in the school we have over 40 to 50 students. So how can you think teachers can handle that much students? And also the musical instrument. We suggest that children should learn music from their parents. Their grandparents should set a good example of practicing and singing traditional music and open the traditional music so they can enjoy a part of it. We should not put the burden on teachers' shoulders because they are already really tired with teaching other kinds of music. We should educate and encourage parents so they can teach their children traditional music at home. Tradition starts from home. The other side said that we would buy musical instruments for schools, but the musical instruments are so expensive and not many schools have enough money to buy it. And also if we don't have a musical instrument at home, you cannot practice and learn it. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic now, we have to learn at home and we can't do school, so we don't have the right instrument to play. I rest my case here. 15th point. I mean the first speaker's point. Mike Tyson is not a traditional musical professional. He is a pianist. If you want to talk about traditional music, you shouldn't talk about musicians that are not related to traditional music. Now let's rebut this point. He said that learning about history and learning about traditional music helps you learn more about history and the culture of your country. But if you want to learn about history and culture, don't you think our history classes will teach us that? Now we rebut the third speaker's point. You said that filler easy sounds to hard sounds, but firstly, that would take very long, and secondly, the children will get very bored. And you also said that not all parents listen to traditional music. Then what do you think our parents sing to us? Now I'm going to summarize my team's case. The first speaker of the team said why teaching traditional
of why is this important, right? Why is this true is good? Why is this important is even better? Because my perspective is team proposition tells me one thing, team opposition tells me one thing. Both things are true. I don't know which side should be. So you need to tell me which side, which point is actually right. That's the number one thing. These are called impacts, and you need impacts in order to win a debate. Okay. So here are the impacts that I got from team proposition, team Vietnamese culture. I got number one, that we get more student efficiency, right? Because students like this kind of music. Number two, that you learn more about tradition and like history, like an emphasis on that. And number three, I got that you kind of close the generation. From team opposition, I got that it's very hard to do, right? So it's tiring, it's stressful, there are language gaps, but the one impact is that it's too stressful. Neither side told me which of these impacts is the most important, right? So in world schools today, like the world championship debates, what happens is that judges weigh based on numbers, right? Team proposition men, team Vietnamese culture, congratulations, you win round one because you guys gave me three different impacts, while team opposition gave us one impact, right? So that's my decision. This was a close debate, and while team opposition did it well in their own respect, you guys need to either diversify your impacts, or you need to tell me why your impacts are more important, right? Let's say third speaker from opposition could have won this debate by simply telling me that the fact that students are hardcore the most important thing in this round, and just telling me, right? Students are what matters. Team proposition, are you still here?